The best way to grow your career is to push yourself beyond your limits. In this week's Engineering Management Lessons video, I have with me Emory Lee. Emory is a planner by background. She now works as a climate adaptation and resilience lead for Ramble Group in New York. And in this video, she's going to share with us how she did really push herself and how it transformed her career. Emory, what was that point in your career, that decision that you made that really helped you to grow?
Yeah, sure. So yeah, I was thinking about this, and for me, what came to mind was when I said yes or accepted my very first job out of grad school. It was just after the 2008 recession, so about 2009, and the job was with a large engineering firm, and I, took the position. The pay was like very minimal at that time. And it involved a reverse commute from Manhattan, where I was living at the time, in Harlem to the North Shore of Long Island. And so that's about 2 hours each direction. And then there's a first and last mile that would need to be covered, on foot. So taking the trains and then, walking to the office and then, to my home. And so, yeah, I accepted that, even though I was very hesitant and nervous about how that would impact my life doing that commute. But I really, really wanted the job. I wanted to start my career, and I really liked the firm. And so I learned about what it means to test my boundaries and push my limits, and to kind of prove what I'm made of, to show that I can work hard, saying I'll do what I can, I'll do whatever I need to do to make the commute work, not make it an issue, because I wanted the chance to prove myself. I mean, I was young, I was, looking for that chance, and depending where you are in your career, maybe you don't necessarily feel you need to prove yourself, but I do think that it's important to see opportunities to test yourself all the time, and show people, sort of what you can do. So yeah, I rode the Long Island Railroad a lot and took my bike with me to cover the first and last mile of the trip. Thankfully, that did not last forever. And I mean, as a result, I think in part of doing that, I was, promoted. I was relocated to, Manhattan office. I had the opportunity to move around a little bit in the company. And yeah, it taught me the value of going above and beyond if you need to make an impression.
That's great. And I really like that. I mean, we talk about that a lot with the professionals that we work with in terms of coaching and training. And often what I like to tell them is, usually if you want to progress in your career or grow yourself, you have to do something that's uncomfortable. You have to push yourself beyond your limits, which it sounds like you certainly did. And I would imagine that even just beyond your career going forward, even personally, when there are challenges or things that you want to accomplish physically, whatever the case may be, maybe, you want to run a marathon or something.
Definitely. Yeah.
It's something that the same thing can apply, and you can kind of go back to that instance where you pushed yourself, and that can kind of help you and give you some confidence going forward, I would imagine.
Yes, 100%. Yeah. I have definitely had thoughts of that commute. Actually, when I have trained for marathons or half marathons, I'm like, if I can commute to Long Island 2 hours, 4 hours a day on the Long Island Railroad, I can do this marathon. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks again, Emory, for sharing this with us. I think it's really valuable for our audience. We do appreciate it.
Wonderful. Yes, very much grateful, very grateful for the opportunity. Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed Emory's message. Pushing yourself is critical in your career. We put out videos like this on a weekly basis to help engineering professionals become great managers and leaders. Please subscribe here so that we can help you engineer your own success. And I'll see you next week.